Here we are at week 11. I decided to focus on the importance of the microbiome this week after we learned about antibiotics and all the antibiotic resistance that is developing as a result of the overuse and inappropriate use of so many antibiotics. Americans have thought of microbes as being bad for years, but especially now we think that any type of microbe is something we should either try to avoid or try to kill. The truth is, most microbes are either unable to colonize a human host or they're doing something beneficial for their human host. We are literally wiping out a part of our body that's been with us for thousands of years. This week, we start to think about how altering our microbiome might be challenging human health. The lab for this week is on culturing and working up urine, one of the most commonly cultured body fluids. But UTIs are also one of the most frequent types of community-acquired infections, and they account for quite a bit of antibiotic usage. Is it appropriate to prescribe antibiotics for every type of UTI? As someone who has had my share of them, they really are uncomfortable, and I'm the first person to demand antibiotics from my physician when I can tell that I'm developing symptoms. But I have also had the experience of being told that I have a UTI when I have absolutely no symptoms. But I dutifully take the antibiotics anyway. Maybe physicians are overly aggressive at doing urinalysis and then wanting to treat the results. But is that a good thing? We're going to use this UTI lab to get more practice on making a flow chart. One of the assignments I want to give you for the very last week of school is to take 6 bacteria that we have studied and put them into a flow chart. This will be your second chance to practice this skill. I want to introduce you to someone I have followed for a few years, ever since I read his book about missing microbes. His name is Martin Blaser, and you'll meet him this week as your notable scientist. Martin Blaser has been warning for years that our overuse of antibiotics is changing our microbiome, perhaps permanently. He thinks it's linked to all sorts of problems that are becoming more common in a modern world, such as asthma, obesity, allergies, and maybe even autism. So not only are we losing our antibiotic edge by using them unnecessarily, they might actually be harming us in the long run. Because there are so many good articles about how antibiotics can change the microbiome and how life events like the way we are born and how we are breastfed can have an impact on our health that can be lifelong, I wanted to give you the opportunity to pick the article that interested you most to summarize for the class in a discussion board. You will need to post by Thursday and then reply to 2 students who summarize different articles than you by Sunday. We are continuing to work on our final Teach the Class. By midnight Sunday, I will have the draft of your slides for Teach the Class number 5 and number 6 graded. Make those changes and then upload them to my Google Drive by Thursday at midnight so that I can get the presentations ready for the following week. The slides are looking really good, so thank you very much for that. It saves me a ton of time. Since I'm publishing this on Sunday, I want to remind you that there's an extra credit opportunity tonight at 7 p.m. Go to the announcement section of the Blackboard site to find out more about it, and you'll find the link in the section called Extra Credit Opportunities. No registration necessary. If you're able to watch, all you need to do is post your impressions of what you viewed in the discussion board associated with extra credit, and you could earn 5 extra credit points. I will keep looking for opportunities like this. I realize that some of you are not able to make it tonight, and I apologize for that. I have a different pattern of office hours this week because of a conflict on Friday, My office hours will be Monday 11 to 12 noon, Wednesday night from 6 to 7, and Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. Please come see me if you have questions or if you just want a little social interaction. Okay, everyone, enjoy your Sunday, and remember, I'm only an email away.